Hi, I'm continuing on with my Roubo Workbench project, which is getting pretty exciting because it's coming together and starting to look like a workbench. Attaching the top is what I'm getting ready for now, so I have to put the slot in the bottom of the top for the sliding deadman. I need to go ahead and drill the dowel holes in the top and through the tenons of the legs, and then glue it up, get that all in place, put the dowels in, and right at the end I'm going to be installing my Veritas vise on the side so that it's ready to flip over after that, after it dries and everything. So that'll be kind of fun, and we'll see how that goes. To drill the dowel holes in the workbench top, I'm using my 12-inch long 3/8 inch drill bit and my plywood jig that helps me align that so the hole is perpendicular to the top. And it will go through the first part of the top and then through the mortise to the other side of the top. So 2 of those holes per leg. After I drill those holes, I put the base back in the top temporarily and then mark those holes with a 3/8 inch brad point drill bit so that it has that sharp center portion which will mark the exact center. That helps me with the draw boring because I can then put it about the actual hole that I'm going to drill in the tenon, about a 1/16 of an inch closer to the leg, so that the dowel will actually help keep the leg pushed into the top. Here the jig is set up to drill a perpendicular hole through the tenon in the leg, and here I am drilling that out. Here's some of the dowels I made with white oak using the dowel plate, pounding the square dowels through a round hole and then eventually ended up with a dowel shaped piece. I'm getting ready to route out the groove in the bottom of the workbench top for the sliding deadman using my 1/2 inch spiral upcut bit. It's a 5/8 inch wide slot, so I make 2 passes and many passes to get down to the depth. I think it's 1 inch deep. Just using the fence on the router to keep it the same exact distance, so I can route a straight line real easily. And once again, if you open up the description below, I have links for like the router bit and different pieces that I'm using today. I'll be glad when I'm done with this part and get the top off the floor. It's been a bit hard working on the floor all the time because the top is so heavy I can't really move it around. It's probably over 200 pounds. I'm putting glue on the mortises and on the tenons with my brush. I'm going to put lots of glue on both, just I don't want it to squeeze off and end up with nothing inside the mortise. So going around to all 4 legs. Throw on the pieces of cardboard that are taped down so I can scoot the legs into the mortises without getting glue all over the top, just like there we go. I had to use a clamp to end up squeezing the legs all the way down. Once I put the glue in, it didn't want to go in as easily. I couldn't get it pushed down in all the way. So getting ready to put the dowels in. The 6-inch dowels were much more difficult, and a lot of them broke. I didn't know what else to do. They would just shatter. I mean, some of them went in most of the way at least. A few went in all the way, but more than half of them broke. I'd already drilled out the holes for the vise, getting that bolted down. I have links for the stuff I used today. The drill bit for the dowel holes. You'll see in there the silicone workbench mat that I got. That's an 1/8 inch thick, which is pretty cool. That's sitting on top of the top, and I move that around as I'm putting the legs in. And all that will be in the description below. If you open that up with the show more, you'll be able to see the links. And I have an article in there too that you can click on if you want to read more about it and see other pictures. Thanks for watching. Hit like and subscribe. Thanks.